Hello, everyone. Mary Ann LeRay here at the filling station. Well, we have another exciting guest here in our studio, and I told you on the New Year video that we are going to have an exciting lineup of guests here in the studio. So we have another VIP friend,
She's cracking me up.
Sheri Smith
Pleasure to be here.
from Triune Holiness Church. Now, she carries a lot of hats, wears a whole lot of hats, and but more than anything, truly, the very first time that I met Sheri, I said, "Yep, it's a sister that
Soul
I
sister.
didn't know that I even
That's
had."
right.
So
Yes.
welcome.
Thank you.
Can
It's
you
my
bel-
pleasure to be here. I can't believe it.
Can we? Can you?
Can't believe all these years later, and now you have a podcast. You know what I call her? My podcast pastor. That's what she is.
I love it.
Yeah. Come a
Well,
long way, baby.
We have come a long way, and I
Lord is
told
good.
before we went live, I said we could talk for days,
And this could be dangerous.
but we have just a few minutes with you.
And no script.
No script, which is a little dangerous.
This is
too.
dangerous too.
But
that's the way we roll.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So let's go back to the very beginning, the very first time that we met.
2018.
Yeah, 2018.
I received a phone call.
Yeah. Well, tell everybody
Well,
how it got started.
how it got started. I received a phone call, and on the other end was this darling voice that said, "Hello, this is Sheri Smith. This is Mary Ann LeRay from the filling station in Pollocksville, and do you have any volunteers from your church that you can send our way? Because we all know what happened in 2018, Florence."
Yeah.
And my first response was shock, because I thought the filling station had been flooded. And that was my first question was, "You mean you guys have not been flooded out?" And you're like, "Nope, we are the only place that hasn't, and we need volunteers." And of course and you had reached out before and invited the church, some of us over, and you were just a few weeks into being open. We hadn't made it over yet, but needless to say, we rounded up our wonderful church volunteers from Triune, and we headed over here.
The Triune rivalry.
The Triune rivalry. And the rest is history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We worked side by side for 6 days a week.
Yep.
10 to 5.
Yep.
Met so many of
experiences I will never forget in my life.
Yeah. It
Community partnership. Really amazing. Get a little emotional when you think about it. Right? Yeah. But it was wonderful. Yeah. Great.
And so then we needed to turn the page in January of 19.
That's right.
2019. And we really wanted board representation from your church. And you had considered it.
I considered it.
Carol Maddox had spoken with you.
Yes.
But just
not many people say no to her.
That's right. That's right.
Love Miss Carol.
Yeah, we love you, Carol.
Yes.
But we sat down again.
Yeah, we did.
And the time was right.
And it was one of the best decisions ever for me personally, and for our church too. Yeah. Wonderful partnership.
So you served 2 terms.
6 years. That was a quick 6 years. Yeah, it was really.
What's amazing to me is every time we have our summer meeting, our July meeting, and I ask board members when their term expires, nobody knows.
Nobody knows because nobody wants
nobody
to leave.
Cares
Nobody
when their
cares.
term expires.
They
and
don't.
I said, what a blessing.
It is a blessing. And I'm going to tell you, that was literally one of the best experiences of my life, truly, because it was like an education. It was like college without tests and homework.
Oh, we had a few tests.
Well, yeah, but they were easy.
Yeah.
It really was. You just learned so much when you are on a board as well organized, as diverse, and as kind and compassionate as this filling station board is. Yeah, and I learned a lot. Yeah, I did. And I absolutely, I literally, I miss it.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you have to turn a page, and we do have representation
right.
and pass the torch.
That's right.
But yeah, it was wonderful.
Well, you're a charter board member. That is
Mm.
something, when we're here 50 years from now,
Yeah,
you can always
I
say that
know.
Sheri Smith was a charter
I'm making history.
board member that helped build the foundation here. And I've always said, if you're going to do something, do it right.
And they,
Right. And of course, there's different definitions of right.
right.
I'm learning
Yes,
that, and
yes,
we all bring different perspectives,
absolutely.
but organization
Yeah,
and order
yep.
is critical.
It is critical.
And when you've got chaos, and we, of
Yes,
course, we did pretty well in the midst of chaos after
right. We
Florence,
did.
but you still have to find order in that
Yes,
chaos.
yes,
And having representation from the churches
yep.
who already have an order
Mm-hmm.
and
That's
how
right.
you do
Yeah,
things, it's wonderful to bring those like minds. Even though we're diverse,
right,
we still have
right.
those like
Yeah,
minds. And so I thank you so much. You were our board secretary,
I was.
and you and I
And they were
worked
very patient with me.
really close together on that and
We
taking all the
did.
minutes. So,
Worked really close because she had to teach me how to do things.
well, and teach each other.
That's
And
right.
so you go into the minute book.
But that's part of
now,
learning.
right?
I learned
And
how to use Google Docs during that time.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and I would definitely recommend if it has to be done through a recommendation. Somebody recommends you,
right.
but if you're ever approached, I definitely consider it because it's definitely a blessing, and
Yeah.
you do learn a lot.
Well, before we get to the rotational leadership and the recommendations, you were part of voting that we hire a firm out of Raleigh,
Yes,
Armstrong and McGuire,
yes,
who, the board accepted, hey, we're willing to hire this
yep,
firm at a pretty big price
yep,
tag
yep,
to come and train us
yes,
on how to do
yes,
this business
yep.
the way it needs to be done. So,
Excellent
do you want
organization, Todd
to
Brantley,
share
and
a little bit about
oh,
that?
it was wonderful. I love the training sessions that they did. If I have heard the word strategic plan
Yeah,
a million times,
yeah,
but it was wonderful, wonderful experience. Definitely worth every penny of it and every hour spent in those little in the boardroom and on the chalkboards and watching the videos, and yeah, it was great.
lots of hours,
Lots
lots
of
of
hours. Yep,
brainstorming,
lots of brains
but
working together,
yeah.
having to come together with your board members and work on projects and work on things, and yeah, wonderful.
Um, and to be able to pass that torch,
Yep,
like you said,
yep,
it is so helpful to be able to have a plan
yep,
so that they
absolutely.
know how to
How
take
to
the
do
torch.
that?
So
Absolutely.
you've passed the torch
I
to
passed a torch to
Mhm.
wonderful Sheila Meadows. She
Yeah,
is a representation now for Triune on the board, and she's awesome. You already know that.
yeah,
Everybody knows Sheila
yeah.
in Jones County, Craven County, and so yeah, so very very. I had a lot of pride in being able to do that because I knew she was going to be in good hands.
Yeah,
I knew it was going to be a board she loved.
yeah.
I knew the experience was going to be good for her. So yeah.
You've had several people out of your congregation that have come through Leadership Jones. You want to talk about that?
Yes, we have. I think we've had 3,
Mm-hmm.
right? We
Yep.
had Reese, we had Colby, and
Mhm.
Shelby.
Yep.
Is that right?
And Sheila just
And
graduated.
Sheila
So
just
you've actually have 4
graduated.
graduates.
She didn't invite me to that. I'm going to have to get on her.
Well, we have the Spring Leadership Jones Conference that's coming up.
Yeah.
I've already told you about it, and I've told our audience
Yeah.
March the 19th and 20th, and that's really going to be a
Yeah.
wonderful culmination of sharing the power of partnership and leading
Absolutely.
in this county.
And
Yeah.
they're definitely the ones that have gone through this from our church, you can definitely
Tell it.
see, you can definitely tell it.
Mhm.
Yes, definitely tell it. And Miss Teresa does
A fabulous job.
fabulous job. I mean, it is, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
hoping maybe I can jump in on one sometime if I get time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're going to have a
Yeah.
cohort 7 in the
Okay.
fall.
Okay.
So look at your calendar
And
and you
see.
can
Yeah.
maybe squeeze that in a little bit.
Yeah.
So your church,
Mm-hmm.
I believe when you all began partnering
Mm-hmm.
here,
Yep.
you had just stepped out on faith to build your new facility.
Yes.
I want you to share what has happened over the
Oh my
past
goodness.
few years.
The past few years. We have been in our, we still call it new sanctuary because you know how it is. Even when you walk in here, you're like, wow, is this really, have we really done this?
Yeah.
Has God really done this?
Right.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so we've been in our new sanctuary for almost 5 years now. And it's just,
I was at the dedication.
you were at the dedication.
And I actually have notes in the back of my Bible.
Uh-huh.
And I could pull them out and show you the notes of that day. It
Yeah.
was such a special day.
It was a special day, and we, Maysville is a wonderful community. Jones County is a fabulous county, and our church has made it a priority. Community is a priority, and that's why we partnership with you guys.
Where are you
And
located?
we are located at 117 Smith Lane on Highway 58 in Maysville. We like to tell folks right across from the dirt bike track.
And there are a lot of people that find out about your church.
A lot of
when they
folks.
come to the dirt track.
They
and they
do.
see you, the cars pouring in.
They do.
Over there.
They do.
And they want to know what's going on. Now, one thing that there are many, many things that I can say about Triune. But what I will say is I have enjoyed so much the women's conferences that you
Yes.
all have done.
April 18th.
April 18th.
Another one coming up.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And I can't announce who we're having until next week.
Okay. Well,
but I can tell you it's April 18th.
if
and
you'll send me
Yeah.
the link so I can register,
Yeah.
because it always sells out.
Yeah, it does. And it's going to
Always.
be wonderful again this year. We've been very blessed. The Lord laid on my heart this 4 years ago that we needed to bring women together in our community,
Yeah.
in surrounding communities.
Mm-hmm.
For this conference, I really hoped the first year we would have like 100 people, and we ended up cutting it off at 200.
Yeah.
And then last year, and every year it's gotten bigger and bigger. And last year we just had to finally say we don't have any more seats. We don't have any more to put anybody.
Yeah.
So it's been wonderful. So thank you for your support. Yeah.
And the concerts.
The
have enjoyed the
concerts.
concerts
Yeah.
that you all have hosted.
Yeah. And they just keep happening, and they're great. We actually have Adam Crabb,
Wow.
not this coming Sunday, but the next Sunday morning.
You've all had some
10:30, yeah.
wonderful, wonderful
Yeah.
folks that have
Yeah, we have.
come, and there's so many people here in this area that have to travel miles
To those.
But you're bringing
Yeah.
those right
Yeah.
here.
You know,
and so
the
thank
Lord
you.
just favor,
Yeah.
the favor of God.
Yeah.
That's part of what we've been talking about in
Mhm.
January
Mm-hmm.
at church, is wanting the
Mhm.
favor of God upon us,
Yes.
no matter what we do. We've seen the favor here. Oh my goodness. We could tell stories, couldn't we?
We can.
You need to write a
Yes.
book
Yes.
about
Well,
the
maybe
favor
that
of
will be what we'll do in our later life.
in our later
Sheri,
life. Is
that
right.
the charter
favor.
board members will get
Yeah,
together.
and
We'll
write a
write a book.
Yeah, because there's nothing that outweighs that, right?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
we've definitely had favor, the right people, the right places
Yeah.
to do the stuff that we've been able to offer the community at Triune.
Yeah.
So we're grateful, very grateful. To
And
God
your-
be the glory.
And your homeschool programming.
Great. Yeah. Homeschool group. We have once a month we get together for field trips, and that's a large majority is our church, but that's really all surrounding counties. So yeah, so
Mhm.
that's been great. Yeah.
I do want you to touch on, we talked a little bit about you wearing a lot of hats. I do
Yeah.
want you to touch on your role for the journey.
Oh, Journey of Hope.
Yeah, Journey of Hope.
Yeah.
Because the title
Yeah.
sponsor for our main fundraiser
Yeah.
is Carolina East,
Yeah.
and we work very closely with Carolina East. So I want you to share.
Isn't
what
the
your-
foundation wonderful?
Yes.
The Carolina East Foundation.
Yes, Jared,
Absolutely.
Brinkley,
Jared,
and
Brinkley,
Kevin,
and Kevin and
yeah.
their whole crew, a
Amy.
wonderful crew.
Yeah.
Amy, love them all.
Yeah.
Reggie,
Yeah.
Portia, all of them are
They're great.
wonderful. So Journey of Hope is the cancer support fund under the Carolina East Foundation. And we operate out of the SECU Cancer Center right there in New Bern. And it is a fund that supports our local cancer patients right here in Eastern North Carolina. 100% volunteer, 100% community supported. We do things like chemo care bags, radiation bags, hospital bags now for those with need supplies that are placed in the hospital or cancer patients. Financial assistance, gas cards, support groups.
I know that I've
Art
had some
therapy.
requests
Yeah.
for some folks going
Yes.
through cancer, and I've reached out to
Yep.
you, and we've
Yep.
got them some
Yep.
resources,
Yep.
and then you've brought groups here.
We bought groups here, and you guys have
pack
partnered with
bags.
us to take food down to the pantry at the
Mhm.
cancer center. But yeah, it's just wonderful, and I'm just blessed to be their community outreach and coordinator and
Yeah.
office manager.
Mhm.
And as a 2-time cancer survivor myself, it is extremely personal and near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I know you all do the color run.
We do. We have a color run the first Saturday in November. Record breaking this year, I think somewhere around 509 folks came out for that. And that's our main fundraiser for Journey of Hope. But then our community is amazing. I mean, they just outdo themselves year after year.
I've been to your office.
Yeah.
And it is absolutely beautiful.
Yes, it's wonderful. We just got there in June. Thank you to the foundation, the
Yeah.
Cancer Center, that we're finally able. Journey of Hope's been operating for 13 years, but finally made a way for us to actually be at the Cancer Center. So I have the privilege of seeing every new cancer patient directly after their chemo teach, which is a little bit of a heavy appointment, you know.
Yeah.
And then, but we get to come in and give them hope and
Yeah.
share our gifts with them because of our amazing community. So yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sheri.
Thank you for letting me share that.
So much for all that you do. I know that we have not touched everything, but I don't think that we can close up this episode without talking about Sheri Smith.
My husband, he's so cute. He makes me smile.
I really enjoy
Yes.
watching you all as he's preparing for the message on Sunday.
Right.
And you all are such a beautiful couple.
Oh, you're so sweet.
What marriage is supposed
39
to look.
years.
Yeah, 39 years.
Going
How
on
many
40.
children?
2, son and a
Grandchildren?
daughter. 6.
And
5 girls and 1 boy.
But I've seen pictures of your large family, your big family. I mean, Jerry's mother, your father.
Yes. They're all there in church with us. Wonderful.
And I just enjoy so much. I've enjoyed spending time with your dad here at the
my
food
dad,
pantry.
almost 88 years old.
Our fathers are, I think, about
kindred
the same
spirits.
age.
Yes.
About that.
Yes.
Yeah. And they both have 3 girls.
Yes, that's right.
And
So they need each other.
They do. And your father and I, every so often,
sing together.
We'll start breaking out and singing the old hymns.
Yeah, and he tells me about it.
And
every
we just
time.
have such a good time.
Yeah, he's a wonderful man,
time.
wonderful servant. Yeah, and he loves this place. He loves it. He loves the filling station. Yeah, so we're excited to serve here.
We cannot thank you and your husband and Triune family and all the future leaders that are going to be coming from Triune here at the filling station. We just thank you all.
Well, it's our pleasure.
Much
to God be the glory.
Your time, your talent, your treasure. You all have sown sacrificially into this mission, and look what he has done. Look what he's continuing to do.
Yep.
This is our 9th year, believe it or not.
I don't even believe that.
Right?
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's our 9th year.
Yeah.
And every time, every year when we turn the page, it feels like we're just getting started.
Just getting started. The best is yet to come.
It is.
The best, and I believe that. Yeah. And we love our partnership. And I just want to encourage other churches in the community to do the same thing. It has been the best partnership. It gives us a place to serve. And everybody, that's what you're trying to develop.
Right.
As a pastor and a pastor's wife is a servant's heart. And there's a place to serve, to get to know your community, And then it also gives us a place to say if you need assistance
Right.
with some of your meals, with your
Mhm.
groceries, this is where you can go.
It's
And
wonderful. Then you all don't have to do that on your
and we
campus.
were doing that on our
Yeah.
campus and
Yeah.
trying, and that's really hard,
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but by partnering with you guys financially,
Mhm.
you guys have made it easy on us. And
Wonderful.
so it's a wonderful, wonderful partnership all the way around.
Great.
So I want to encourage, if you're not partnering personally or with your local church, I challenge you to consider that in 2026. I believe
Thank
God will
you.
bless.
Yeah, He
Yes,
will.
He will.
And we'll continue to live in the overflow.
That's right. Yes, the blessings. That's right.
That's right.
Our cup
Well,
runneth over.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank
We could
you.
talk
Love you. Forever.
we could talk forever, but we're going to wrap this time up, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
This
so
lady here,
so much.
she's my soul sister, my mentor, great example. I love her heart, and I'm not going to get out of here without saying that and
Thank
letting
you.
you all know it. She's
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you all so much again for joining us for another episode here at the filling station. We'll see you next week. Have a great day.